Hello and welcome to World in 5 here on ZTN Prime. Zimbabwe's leader, President Emmerson Mnangagwa, has said he takes pride in pupils who excel in their educational pursuit. He said such learners deserve recognition as their achievements give impetus to the country's heritage-based education system, as well as cement milestones already achieved in the sector. President Mnangagwa was speaking at State House when he met Team Zimbabwe students, winners of the prestigious Orate Africa Moot Court competition for the SADC region, which was held in Gaborone, Botswana recently. The students are from Heritage School and St. George's College.
I delight in meeting our young people who excel. This is critically important. There are so many kids of same age, same school, but those who find their way to this place should feel privileged. But most importantly, it is because they've performed well. That's why they're able to come and meet the head of state. I congratulate them.
The learners, who were accompanied to State House by Primary and Secondary Education Minister Torerai Moyo, are now destined for an African competition to be held in Ghana in August. They spoke about the moot competition process and their achievements.
The competition in itself was a difficult competition, but through sleepless nights and hard work, we managed to win. And the exposure itself, the chance you get to represent the country, it's something you won't forget. And also the opportunity itself to meet His Excellency. This is a guy who runs the country, and for him to take time out of his day to meet us, it's something we don't take lightly.
We recently embarked on a competition in Botswana, Gaborone, the Orate Moot Court competition. It was very tough. There were many schools, many countries, but we managed to push through many sleepless nights, much more learning, trying to learn about the laws and everything, but we managed to come through and we brought the trophy back home to Zimbabwe.
Midlands Provincial Affairs and Devolution Minister Owen Ncube says preparations for Independence Day celebrations set to be held in Nembuzia Gokwe next week are nearing completion. He also appreciated the various benefits being brought by the celebrations that include improved water supply and road network. And in an interview with ZTN Prime, Minister Ncube also expressed satisfaction towards decentralization of the independence celebrations, an initiative which highlights the aspect of inclusivity in national development.
In terms of sprucing up the area, we are now at 95%. And also the economic benefits are that our roads are being reconstructed and the new roads are being constructed. Roads and connecting roads to Mutora Business Center all been done. And also the government is putting up business unity, village business unity to the community who were using bush pumps. Now they are happy. They are going to use solarized boreholes with the 6 steps. So the old people, it's going to be easy for them to fetch water. And also we have increased the number of solarized boreholes in Gokwe North. All constituencies have benefited. They've also benefited a national stadium, which has also been constructed with all facilities which resemble a stadium in Bulawayo or in Harare. Also, the sprucing up of our facilities is at an advanced stage. Also, the network has been improved by installing new networks in the area.
And in other news, Mbare residents have been advised to practice hygiene as authorities move in to curb a bedbug outbreak in the area. The call was made by the City of Harare's Pest Control Section during a tour of Mbare's Materirini and Matapi flats earlier today. Our correspondent Fatima Karuweni was on the ground.
Meet Jane Kakongwe, a 70-year-old grandmother who has called Mbare home since 1950s. However, her peaceful life has been disrupted by the outbreak of bedbugs in the suburb, with her grandchildren bearing the brunt of bites by the insects.
Tiri kukumbirawo kuti kana hurumende ichigona ngaitipendeserawo dzimba kuti tsikidzi tisadziwane nekuti kune vamwe vari kuwana mari vamwe hatisi kuwana mari hatina kwatinokuwana hatina mabasa zvinhu zviri kurooma.
Gogo Kakongwe is now appealing to the government to intervene and help bring an end to this menace.
Vana vari kupedza kurumwa netsikidzi, vakuru vari kurumwa netsikidzi, izvezvi vasingamonite vasingatarise kana kuti usiku orara sei, vakazara mese mumaronda umu netsikidzi. Tsikidzi ndo dzatakumbirawo.
Many residents in the area have shared harrowing tales of being beaten by the bedbugs, which have made it virtually impossible for them to sleep.
Vamwe vaitizenge vakutozotaura kuti taiti tikapinda mumba madzimba dzevamwe waiona dzakukwidza nemadziro usiku munenge mindi yakarima kamagetsi kunenge kusina dzakutanga kukwidza nemadziro idzo dzinofarira rima chiedza hadzidi mukati nekuenda kunoita magetsi uku ndo padzinenge dzichida kudi kuruma.
But my volunteers can be affected. We don't know the chi chinozedza chivabatsire kana vaita se vaspray mishonga.
And in other news from the world around us, crowds gathered in central London on Saturday to protest against US President Donald Trump and his recent reciprocal tariffs. Trump announced a new set of levies, including a 10% baseline tariff on imports from all trading partners and increased rates for specific nations. And countries like France, the UK, Italy, Australia, Singapore, South Africa and Bolivia expressed their opposition and are considering retaliatory measures. The campaign, organized by a group called Hands Off, emphasized the message of protecting rights, resources and democracy, and thousands participated in the protest.
Well, you only have to look at what's gone on this week with the tariffs to know that when Trump does something brain dead, we are all impacted. And it's incredibly important to understand his impact goes beyond poor America, who I'm afraid we have to turn our back on.
Well, I think the impact will be to affect the cost of living for most of us. Those of us who are on limited incomes are going to really feel it. And I think people with pensions and other kinds of investments are going to feel it. I was reading earlier today that already £9 trillion or perhaps more has been knocked off the stock market. That's going to have a ripple effect around the world.
And that's a wrap on World in 5.